Dudes, back again trying to open my folk. All the Wu-Tang fans. Where you at? Where you at?
I see one.
Where are you at? 12 Reasons to Die. We're doing the title track.
Nice.
It was a request.
He's always got a mask over his whole face.
Wu-Tang.
Unable to become immortalized in life, Ghostface became immortalized in death, creating the mayhem so vast that the tale of his rampage would be passed down for generations. Gangsters told their children to never double-cross a man whose will is so strong that he could cross the plains of existence to get his revenge. And there you have it, the story of the Ghostface Killer.
That was the last track on the album, I believe. So.
Is the whole album like that? Let's listen to one more. I want to hear a different one.
Let's listen to the first one.
Oh, shit.
He spares no one. He was forgotten, but he was someone. So beware of the stare of the Ghostface Killer.
Isn't that from the
So beware.
What?
They did this on the one we just listened to, right?
You know, Ghostface Killer, like, they took that from... We already talked about this. They took those names, well, Ghostface Killah and Master Killah. Those are from like old kung fu flicks they used to watch when they were kids back in the early 80s and shit. Because there was a Ghostface Killer. But it was like those old Chinese flicks. He was like, Ghostface Killer! Ha 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 ha. And he would, but it was like brutal fucking like dudes getting their eyes ripped out and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Crazy shit.
Yeah. And like the ones where like they would
That's what
jump.
RZA grew up on.
They would jump like a quarter of a mile.
Yeah.
Like, ting, 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 ting,
Midair.
and then
Land on the roof.
One of them would be dead by the time they hit the ground.
Yeah, but RZA and all those dudes they grew up watching. That was like back when like they had like porno theaters in New York and shit. Remember, it was like a
back when.
But back in the early '80s and shit, there was still like, you know, jerk off theaters and shit. But
There's probably some now.
But they were always playing kung fu flicks like 24/7. You could just watch all those things back then.
Today,
just listen to like RZA talk about that in interviews and shit. You know?
Of the Ghostface
Beware, son, I got the steel Medusa with the rope tied around your neck. It won't get looser, I might shoot you. Make your ass an example. You can't fuck with Joe Slugs and knock and trample. Get hunted like a rat in the field. I hate rat, hate fake ass niggas that love to say traps, murder the dawn. I'm back with a bird in my arm, back to pillage. I rock a lot with names and charm. I want bodies, the Lucas, spread into the waters. I want mothers and sons, I want to murder their daughters. Revenge, all I see is blood in my eyes. Like the rise of your worst nightmare. Come alive, Ghostface killer. Let's see who's gonna survive.
Some fucking album is like Halloween
Spends no one. He's not forgotten, 'cause he was
Yo, look away, don't stare into the eyes of a killer. Metal lungies, junkies, nigga. I pack the 9 millers and thrillers. Bulletproof robes and weight caps. Revenge mode, nigga, you know ghosts gon' stay strapped. Hunt 'em down in alphabetical order. Each person that crossed me, watch the manslaughter. The butcher, the baker, the torture, the taker. I'ma send you right back to your maker. Few extra holes, missing souls, sold to the devil. It's a rebirth for slick, brought back as a rebel. I'm immortal, gonna kill generations of your fam. To try to know my legacy away, but I stand stronger. GFK the pain prolonger.
fuck with him.
for real, man.
The Freddy Krueger your ass with those nails and shit.
Killer. Can't imagine. I mean, there's songs like I Declare War. I just can't imagine. Like, I'm
on
gonna
the cobblestones.
try and like
straight
react to them all
reaction.
at some point.
The center of attraction.
Was that the plan?
Again, we've done the first. We've done the last and the first. So
Yeah, the last and the first. So maybe we'll do
Just continue.
number 11 and then number 2 and then number
some weird order
10. We'll go from last to first all the way.
to check out. I mean, it's got, yeah, like you said, it's got a crazy vibe to it. So,
Do like
just a couple tracks we listened
to be a fly on the wall when they wrote this and like recorded it.
Killah.
Yeah, like wow.
Yeah.
It's too bad. Like, I wish people would have been recording, filming way sooner of like their work in the studios and stuff, and then you could put it out today. Like, so many golden moments.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there's so many great moments being made, even as you speak right now. But I mean, it'd be cool to see how like stuff like this was done.
Right. I could just
Especially,
see.
I mean,
Dude, you should watch. I know you know.
There was barely any music equipment.
Do you have Hulu?
No,
You don't.
I don't believe in Hulu.
The Hulu app.
Yeah,
You don't have it.
I don't believe in it.
You don't believe in it.
No.
That Wu-Tang show that I told you, I bring it up from time to time on reactions.
Mm-hmm.
There's one episode I talked about this before, but they show RZA working on a song, and he's sampling and shit. Plus he's got his keyboard or whatever. But it's pretty crazy because he put like a vinyl record on, and then in front of him he's like imagining the whole band that actually was playing on that record. So they'd show people from like the 70s and shit. It'd be like a drummer, guitar player, bass player, and then it'd be like, all right, I don't need this, and all of a sudden this guy would disappear.
Wow, dude.
And it was incredible how they did that scene,
Incredible.
because it's like showing him how he's like concocting a beat or whatnot, but it's
Right.
How it was just, I've never seen anything like that before.
But like also
It's
giving
brilliant.
you the culture vibe of
And then the guys are actually talking
who
to him and
actually
shit.
made the music.
These old
like,
dudes.
right?
It was funny as shit. But yeah, and the way he would, oh man, that show's pretty brilliant actually. Like,
Yeah.
even
Very
like,
good, like, directing, story.
well, even like one of
production
the,
and stuff.
yeah, like some of the last episodes, like there was one where Jizza was like on a journey, and he had to go to like Wu-Tang Mountain, which is actually a place in one of those movies, right? It was a Wu-Tang Mountain.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
where they got that name from. And then, but like
Do they,
he had to, like, there was
Wow.
like 36 chambers, like their first album name and shit, that they had to unlock. They had to unlock every like chamber or whatnot
yeah,
to like
yeah.
overthrow this evil. That episode was fucking
There was
brilliant.
there was a Bruce Lee movie that was going to come out, and it had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. It had a whole bunch of
Oh,
people
yeah.
in it, and it was like that, where there was this temple he went to, and he had to fight all the way to the top to
that's
get
what the
like
shit was.
his brother back.
But the
or,
way
like,
Jizza did it, put the headset on and it electrifies, and he's fucking rhyming his way through shit.
that's cool as hell.
It was the illest shit. And then one of the buttons, that lit up it said MF Doom on it. I'm like,
What?
it was one of the
That's cool.
first ones, dude. Because there was like a bunch of like these sectors you had to light up throughout every chamber, like in this.
It was
in this
on this TV show.
in the Wu-Tang show. There was like certain episodes that were directed
Wow.
towards like Jizza's journey and like Old Dirty Bastard, and it was fucking crazy.
What's the show called?
Wu-Tang, an American Saga.
Okay.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Like some of those episodes were fucking brilliant because they really brought it back to like that old Chinese flick shit. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And then when I've watched, I don't know if you guys
but
have
in
seen,
a cooler way.
yeah. And if you guys have never seen The Man in the Iron Fist,
No.
RZA,
No.
and Batista, Dave Batista,
No, I don't believe in it.
dude, that shit,
Never seen.
that show, that movie's
What's
crazy.
that on? Where can I?
HBO. That movie's crazy.
HBO. I'll check it
It's
out.
really good. We're out geeking out on some shit. Hit us up.
Yeah,
Just
stay
saying, there's some good
informed, stay
episodes, man.
tuned. We'll
Check
be
out the
doing these
Wu-Tang show.
songs here from 12 Reasons to Die.
We'll do some more.
We'll keep going.
We're out. Peace. Wu-Tang up.